All right, what's up, everybody? We're back again for some exciting games. We need here. Let me message Sundown, tell him to launch the game when he's ready. Sundown launch. We've got, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a game on our hands tonight. We've got Mr. Sundown versus DG Jaime. Now, there has been a lot of trash talk before this game, and I'm just curious to see who's gonna bring it, who's gonna back that shit up. And this is gonna be intense. This is gonna be fast-paced. There's gonna be some mind games to see. And the first thing I want to look at is who are they gonna pick for operators. We see the Ash come out for Sundown, and we see the Doc for DG. Okay, all right. This is gonna be interesting. The Doc is gonna be looking for those extended skirmishes where he can heal himself afterwards, recuperate, put some damage into Sundown, then come back in another fight and just be full health, ready to go again. And we're going to see Ash trying to cause those distractions, try to confuse DG. And like I said, it's all about the mind games in this one, and I think the Ash is the perfect champion operator, if you will, to bring out for some mind games. Wow, we see DG picking off. Oh, he picked off the drone in the first 5 seconds. That is extremely important for a number of reasons. Sundown has not been able to scope out the house at all. He has no idea where the bombs are. He is going in completely blind. The only thing he knows is that, oh, we see the BM come out with a smiley face. It's either BM or it's good friendly smiley face action. I don't think it is, but we're gonna go with it. All right, now the round starts. We see another drone go in. Honestly, that's pretty smart, but DG knows exactly where that drone's at. If he can get a beat on Sundown through these trees, then he's gonna pick him off right off the spawn. That would be interesting, but Sundown is nowhere near there. Actually, that was not a drone. That must have just been a leaf passing on by. More mind games, everybody. More mind games. The Sundown's trying to get his drone in the house, figure out exactly where those bombs are. He really can't plan an attack until he knows where to go. But he's moving in, finds bomb A, finds bomb B. DG knows that he's found those bombs now. He's been alerted to it. And Sundown plants his drone right here at B. So what I'm looking for Sundown to do here is to make a decisive push on B. With house, it's a little bit harder. There's not as much space to run around. You know, you can't just push an area in house too quickly. We see DG peeking. He sees Sundown out on the treetops. He sees his head barely. Let's see if he gets the shot. He does. DG sniping out Sundown. Wow. Well played. Peeking him out from behind that little bookcase right there on the second floor. And we're going to see how Sundown's going to have to recover from this. He's going to go with the Valkyrie, which I think is extremely important in these 1v1s. The more information you can get, the better. But honestly, the strongest counter to the Valkyrie. Okay, he switches. Honestly, a good call on Sundown's part because IQ is a Valkyrie counter. She can see those extra cameras. He's going to see... he's going to get blips on his radar and be like, what is that? Oh, okay, I'm playing a Valkyrie, and that's where one of the cameras are. So, a good switch from Sundown here, switching over to the smoke, and we're going to see how he's going to use it. He's running with the FMG-9 and the SMG-11. That SMG-11 can snipe people from a mile away. And I'm going to see if Sundown's going to be able to do that. He takes out DG's drone in the first 20 seconds, which is pretty good, but DG knows where the bomb sites are, and he can already start planning out his attack during this time where he can't do anything else. Now, what I like from Sundown is he's utilizing those impact grenades really well. He blew himself a clear hole in between two walls where he can watch A and B, and arguably he is in the safer bomb site to be sitting in. So hopefully those line of sights, those extra angles that he's created with those new impact grenades is going to prove to be useful here. And if they are, and I'm going to say, yep, impact grenades completely worth, and I hope I get to say that at the end of this. DG scoping it out. He sees... Is that a smoke charge? Is that a... What is that called? A remote gas grenade? Okay, so at least that gives Sundown a little bit of information as to where DG is. One, he hears the shots. Two, he knows his smoke remote gas grenade is no longer sitting in that room. DG choosing to not go for the B bomb. He's taking out the rest of the cameras right now, and he's going to rappel up the side and see if he can get a peek into A, which is where Sundown's sitting. Sundown is still watching in between the B bomb site right there. DG using that drone to his advantage, gaining some important knowledge as to where Sundown is. He knows that he's sitting in the A bomb site, so he's going to try to get up on the same place where he killed Sundown last round, and we'll see if Sundown can peek him. He's got that SMG-9. They're shooting, they're crossfiring. Sundown chooses to back up, and DG blows that breach charge that he placed on that window. Sundown hears him rappelling up this window. He hears him placing one right now. Let's see. He took out the breach charge. IQ sitting outside that window, getting back on the drone. Sundown needs to take out this other drone, and he does. He gets it. But DG knows exactly where he's at. Sundown placing some shots. DG barely missing Sundown right there, hanging outside that doorway. And we're seeing Sundown watching that window. He hears DG breaking in the glass. He's watching that window as best as he can. DG bouncing on the wall, just in between the two windows. Trying to make Sundown guess, trying to make him worry. Where is he going to come from? But DG doesn't have too much time. He's rappelling into the B bomb site. Sundown runs in, and DG takes him out with some quick shots. Honestly, I think Sundown could have taken him right there, but he was just a little slower to the draw. DG had no idea where he was. He even went up to the hole with the impact grenade, but it wasn't enough that Sundown had the advantage right there. So right now we're going in. Sundown trailing 0-2, picking the thermite against the Jaeger. Now this might be an interesting matchup. I think Sundown is anticipating that Jaeger is going to pick the basement bomb sites, which he does, which is really good because he's going to reinforce these walls. But I think I don't know if DG is going to be expecting the thermite here. If thermite can get into these walls where DG does not expect him to be coming in and get a fast plant, and then using the long-range ACOG scope with the thermite, he might be able to go for a fast plant and end the round quickly. But I want to see him make some really decisive calls here to himself to do something that quickly. DG actually going upstairs right now for a spawn peek. And he might actually catch Sundown, but Sundown chooses the other ramp to go up. He might know that DG is peeking that. If he can get an angle on him, that might be the end of the round right there. DG is on the cameras. Let's see if he can peek Sundown with these cameras. And not quite. Sundown takes it down. But that gives DG a little bit of information as to where he's at. He was on that cam, went down. Well, he must be around there. Shoot, that's what that would tell me. Well, let's see what DG does with that information. He puts the barbed wire down in between the A and B bomb site. DG still unaware of what operator choice Sundown has gone with. He might be a little bit... that information might be a little bit important for him to know. He has no idea that he can come through those reinforced walls and we'll see what he does with that. Sundown planning an exothermic charge on one of the walls. DG, can he hear it from here? I believe he can. He hears it. He knows it's a thermite breaking in one of two walls. Breaking in both walls. Sundown running across. DG Heiming. Well played. Those shots afterwards, the 3-0. Impressive play by DG. He kept his cool, made Sundown push him, and he played it really well. Honestly, congrats to DG. That was an exciting round, really quick. Honestly pretty impressive. DG is proving himself to be someone to look out for in this tournament. He won pretty decisively over Dynamite, and he did so here again tonight. So congratulations to DG. Sundown, you're not out of the tournament yet, bud, so I'd like to see what you come back with. I'll catch y'all next time.